Welcome to day 11 of our 30-day countdown towards the Further Maths GCSE. Now, yesterday we were given the question, show that x minus 3 is a factor of x cubed plus 4x squared minus 11x minus 30. And then we were given the hence factorize that expression fully. So let's just call this A and B. So A, we want to show that this is a factor of our expression here. Now, the way we're going to do that is to make this bracket 0. The only way we make that bracket 0 is when x equals 3. You're basically just flipping the sign of that value there. So we're going to substitute x equals 3 into this expression. Now, if this expression equals 0, it equals a factor. If it doesn't, it's not a factor. So we're going to put in x is 3, so we're going to have 3 cubed. We're going to have 4 lots of 3 squared. Take away 11 lots of 3. Take away 30. So we're going to get 3 cubed is 27. 3 squared is 9 times 4 is 36. 11 lots of 3 is 33. Take away 30. Now, I like to make this really obvious that I know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to actually add my two positive things together, 63. Add my two negative things together, minus 63. And make it very clear it equals 0. Therefore, it is a factor. So it then says to factorize this. So we're going to use reverse grid method for this. Now we know that one of our factors, one of our brackets is going to be x minus 3. Now we also know that our number can only be produced in one way. When we've got our number here multiplied by our number here. So the value with no x's in. So that has to be minus 30. Let's do that in a different colour. So straight away, I can spot what goes here. Minus 3 times what gives me minus 30? Well, that is 10. We also know that it's going to be some value of x squared, because x multiplied by x squared gives me that x cubed. But as there's no number out the front, straight away we can just shove in x cubed there. So we know that when we factorize it, it's going to be x squared plus some value of x plus 10. Now we've got an x here and a 10 here, so this gives us plus a 10x. But if we look up in our question, this is minus 11. So this value here, the one that is to do with our x value, plus is plus 10x, has to be minus 11. So we know that something plus 10x equals minus 11x. So it's an equation, take away 10x from both sides. That something has to be minus 21x. So in here, we know it has to be minus 21x. So what do we multiply by minus 3 to give me minus 21x? That is positive 7x. So that has given us our three values, or our three terms, I should say. So we're going to have x squared plus 7x plus 10, and that is being multiplied by x take 3. So we started to factorize it there, but we need to factorize this quadratic here. What do I times together to give me 10? Then add together to give me positive 7. It's 5 and 2. So we still got the x minus 3, but now we've got an x plus 5 and an x plus 2. and our expression has been fully factorized. So today's question is, given that 9 times 3 to the power of 4x equals 27 to the power of x plus 1, find the value of x.